Well, welcome back everybody, I'm Absurdum. We're gonna play some more Stoneshard with the electric Mahir build. And it's going pretty good. We're about to, hopefully, get ourselves a caravan. And get that out of here. First, we have to do something. Must earn it. Let's see here. I'm done with the first quest. What's next? I've got the perfect job for you. Far from Osbrook, there's Oaken Barrel Brewery. It's been taken over by thugs. Okay, I'm on it. And as we know, there's more to the story. I think now's the time we have to come back. I've done this so many times, but I feel like I was always forgetting one of the steps. Friendly guard told me about it in camp. Okay, that's nice. We already talked to you about it. What kind of goods are you looking for? Okay, great. Maybe that's it. I don't remember if that's enough to trigger or not, but I feel like I missed it. This is exactly what I did last time, if I remember correctly. We've already talked to him, but normally we have to get him to tell us more about it. Maybe I have to ask Aldor hear more about it. About the brewery. What exactly am I dealing with? Yeah, I think this is what I have to do. I see. Well, I gotta make sure I'm well prepared. There you go. We have to get him to mention Dwar, I think. Then I think we can come down and talk to this guy. And since we delivered him his plane, we should be able to get him to talk to us. Hey, about Dwar. There we go. Dwar, what? Don't play dumb. You mentioned him. Hey, I brought you your plane. That's true. I suppose fine. Have it your way. So he tells us about Dwar and about how they didn't get along and about how you basically murdered Dwar and took over his mill. Not his mill, I'm sorry. His wheat farm. And then gave it to his friend. I've read this a bunch to you guys before, so I feel bad reading it all every time, even though the writing's very good. Don't worry, I won't mention it to anybody. Okay, that should be enough. Now if we can just get out there and win these fights without dying, we should be in pretty good shape. Let's check real quick though. I want to see, because I've already forgotten. We've done the key, we've gotten the plane. We've done these. At least we did his request. And the smith's request. Okay, so I think that's pretty much everybody I can do for now, unless I find something to bring the drunk guy, which is always possible. And then it's just like the tailor and the trader that want certain things, which is also fine. Wonder if I... Oh, snake! Snake! He's lucky. Get him! Oh, I can't hit him for crap. There we go. Now it was just about proving a point. This guy. Magic can't hurt me. Seems to be hurting you just fine there, bud. Nope. Can't aim me, can't see me. Got blocked by the bush. That's one sturdy looking bush. That's what she said. I don't know. Gotta be running out of arrows soon, right? Got him. Okay. No, I don't want the stick. Get that either. Just wanted to not have to put up with him. That's all I wanted. Well, that's one map tile cleared. At least. I feel like we're pretty close to nice. Pretty close to the brewery too, which is pretty nice. Got shot by your own friend. Doesn't really help me. There we go. We'll rest up a little bit. We took a pretty sharp arrow to my chest. Nothing important. But I feel like I've had playthroughs where a lot of these things are much further. Especially these are really nice. It's really nice that this is on this side of the river, but yeah, I feel like these are really close. Except for this guy, but that, you know, that's alright. Everything else is pretty close. So, I won't complain. There's. Now, what have I wandered into? Hold on, you guys don't look like bandits. Aldor, the Elder of Osbrook, sent me to liberate this brewery from brigands. Turns out they might not be brigands. Yep, that's correct. Cart and 2 horses. Well, as long as I'm getting my cart, I might as well help you. Perfect. That's right, boys. We're getting free beer. Plus, we just get to be the good guys for once. I'm not sure that in Stoneshard you're necessarily the bad guys that often. You're mostly, you know, like clearing out dungeons and stuff. Of like evil, vile things. Yeah, it's not like Battle Brothers where some of the jobs you do are very questionable, but you're not there to be good. You're there to do a job. Here, for the most part, I feel like we do really just good things. Maybe not all the time, but most of the time. As long as we don't pull a bunch of people over with this, we take the lentil, we should be good. That's the real trick to this guy. There's one of them. Can't hear them, which is kind of a shame. Am I hearing things? I don't know. Are you hearing things? Kidding me. Winsies. The worst. Now I'm thirsty. Of course I am. We could throw one of these potions at him and see if it's a potion of your face falls off, which would be great. I know, the magic's overwhelming. Can't tell them apart either. Wait these turns, just get my backfire chance down. I shouldn't have stayed there. Oh, you smart little dog. There we go. There's just piles of blood everywhere. Just, you know how hard you have to be electrocuted just to start bleeding? I mean, this stuff usually cauterizes. Close am I to leveling? Not that close. What a shame. Well, he's struggling over there. There he goes. Ooh, extract. I'm kind of surprised he didn't take it. He had been in pain. In free gaming dice. Alright. Since that's probably half the enemies right there, I'll claim that as a victory. Nope, wrong one. No, you missed, you idiot. Good dodge, good dodge. Nice. Like we're pretty deadly considering we only have 2 abilities. World is full of discovery. Okay. Nice. You're in my trap. Bro, you sound like you're not doing hot. Nice. Alright. Yeah, I was gonna say, I assume there's more because we didn't get like a quest update. Sprinkling, but I'm not getting wet. Which means they're not getting wet. Which means they're not getting the debuff to electricity. Ooh, 5 crowns. Is that everybody? Once again, I didn't get the... There we go. I thought you had to read this note first too, but I guess you don't. I always came here first and read the note. What do we got? Junk. Okay. I mean, I could sell it. So, we will. And now I'm a hungry boy. I mean, we could maybe fit that in my inventory and sell it too, but I'm not gonna care a whole lot. Take that for sure. I don't feel like the oil is really great. Those earrings definitely not. Sure. Eat those, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of sad. I can't even break those open? Oh my. Well, we'll call it a victory then. I feel like I'm hungry a lot. So when they did this update, they kind of teased at the end that, well, how did they put it? They said, enjoy these new characters until you get the character creator, wink, which makes me think, God, hopefully. And I know it's been kind of a big thing lately for people. No, nice. Not just me saying they want this character creator. Like it is kind of, and the roadmap is very fluid, right? There's been lots of people wanting lately, and they promised it initially a long time ago, as well as many other things. And like I said, lots of stuff has happened real life, not real life. Things change. That's how it goes. But character creator would be absolutely marvelous, and I think would be something that anybody that's kind of you know, iffy on this game still would do a lot for him. The brigands are dead. You should be safe now. I'm happy to hear that. But it's way too soon to celebrate. Who knows what else Ordar will be plotting. Here's some beer you can't fit. Throw it right on the ground. Okay. How about we trade for a bit? Yes, lovely. You buy these things? Sure. I'm gonna do it just so you take it, basically. How much is this? 20 gold? Sure. You won't take it back? Oh, okay, sure. We need to find somebody to repair this stuff too. What else we need is to find some space here. So let's go inside here. I wanted to kind of make some food from these mushrooms, but I think we're just gonna have to roast them instead. And you know what? Sometimes that's life. Sometimes you don't get to make a proper meal out of the mushrooms because you got to carry a giant keg of beer home, you know? That's just life. You gotta think of the greater good. My hunger is reasonable. There's another lentil right there. Well, kind of. Why don't we pop this guy open? And make some fodder. This is something we'll be needing here soon. You guys are gonna spoil soon. Might be wise to dry myself off. Why are you so wet? You shouldn't be at 4 wetness. Oh, I did take off my coat, right? Yeah, I kind of forgot that was a thing. Yeah, okay, maybe I did forget that I had this. So what? That's actually a fair amount of space. Okay. Oh, I have 2 of those? Very nice. Could use some more bandages, huh? You son of a gun. Bloody hell indeed. Let's skin this guy. Where are my skills? I need my skills. It's right there. Take it. Take it. Nothing. Go figure. Now I'm poisoned and dying rapidly. Oh, God. What did I do to deserve this? I mean, I've been a good person. I've only killed some people, most of them deservingly. Terrible. Let's just rest in case I, knowing my luck, step on another snake and immediately biff it. I feel like I really do need to find some mushrooms. Fortunately, we're not going to find any here. And the ones I had, I just ate because I forgot that I was wearing a backpack. Perfect. I have 2 lentils, some leeks. I should be able to make a lentil soup, I think, with the leeks. And the 2 lentils. That will get me some immunity back. That's what I'm currently caring about. If you're wondering what I'm going on about. Hope it won't flood or anything. What do you care? This is going to destroy your house? People, I tell you. Perfect. Just 1 vegetable and 2 lentils, okay. Very nice. Sanity and morale. This doesn't actually help my immunity at all. Well, there you have it, I guess. Because to show how much I'm paying attention. Leaving their stalls. Why don't I... Actually, I should have sold that inside. That's okay. Why don't I take this guy? And you if you have a scroll, but I have a feeling you don't. Oh, I was wrong. Typically, I like to... Blindness. Oh, that's actually not that bad. I like to just identify these things by throwing them at somebody randomly and seeing what happens to them. Blindness isn't bad. 31 gold kind of pays for the scroll, at least. Unlike that. That. Get hosed. Okay. Well, I know who's going to give me some money. Aldor. He's a lying bitch. Yeah, so about that brewery. Thought you could pull a fast one on me, huh? What are you talking about? It was a failed deal. You killed the brigands. Enough with your games. Stop stalling. You already know what I'm talking about. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. So what do you plan to do about it? Let me put it this way. I don't think the people in Brynn would love to hear about it. Pay me 500 crowns and it stays between us. It's decreased ×2. Good for it. They'll come back. They'll still love me. Actually, it's stone amnesty, so honestly don't really care. Go what? Sell this beer. Should have enough money for one of these. And a fair amount of money it is. Red Bull, hunger resistance, 4 immunity, a lot of morale. I mean, that's really not bad. Health restoration 5. Yeah, they really did buff these things up, and they honestly really should have. Those are some pretty solid resistances for 1600 turns. That's making this actually quite a stellar thing. Maybe not so much for me at this build, but $35 gold, we get 10 immunity. That's pretty solid. Even this is pretty decent. 900 turns? I mean, that's enough to last through a dungeon. I mean, that's a fair amount of fatigue resistance too. Plus max energy. I don't really want to be spending money on food, even though I'm doing pretty good on food right now. Or on money. Or whatever it is I'm doing. But we'll probably need it before we get anywhere, so. Any questions? Well, I got us a cart. There's just an issue. We have to go to the barrel brewery. Like, it's a long story, but I'm afraid we're not welcome here anymore. Pop up here and grab some stuff. We got that wheat, which I expect to sell well once we get to the brewery. So we might as well take it. I kind of feel strongly about making another splint, even though what I really could use probably some bandages. And the guy here is going to be the guy that sells them to me cheaply. But I'm excited to march on into Brynn. We got a fair amount of money. I would very much like to go shopping at the potion shop. Come here, talk to me. Ooh, that's a really nice looking pot. The land is alive with rumors. I love the way he speaks. It's just... I like that they have different speaking options. Let's buy those. And that. It's starting to add up, but we could use these things. Does it make sense to have a backpack stuffed with things? No, but those are some things we can use. Especially in our current delicate state. Later, when we're able to throw magic spells left and right and do all kinds of crazy stuff and dash away to make space and whatever we might need to do is a different story. For now, we can't do those things. So healing stuff is more of a priority for me, where later it will be more coffee in substances. There's snakes everywhere, and I can't hit any of them. They must have a decreased chance to be hit by ranged, right? Abilities. Snakes hide in grass, only attacking when approached upon. Be interesting to see how stealth gets implemented and when other enemies start getting stealth. At least it only attacks when disturbed. Disturb this. Jerk. We get 1 XP. That one was worth it. Hedgehog I feel bad about still. Snake, no. Could do with a warm fire. Could do with you shutting up. Got him good. Okay, let's go ahead and shove these here. Get another 30. That's pretty decent. Or is that guy? Nice, we can make another soup out of it, which I will. Grab the stick and this stick. And that should make us a splint. Getting us a little bit of experience as well. And a second splint if we were to ever need it. Which is always possible. Okay, I was concerned about that, so let's leave. More bushes. Yeah, I won't be upset if we do. What does the hop cone do for me? Anything? Can't turn it into fodder. Yeah. Does it ever expire? No. But they do in real life though, right? I mean, think of a world where hops don't expire, but honey does. Ocean madness, I say. This gentleman looks like he loves grain. Now we could sell grain to Brynn too, maybe for even more money, to be perfectly honest. Oh, he doesn't even have the money. Okay. Nor does he actually want grain. Yeah, he does. Not for much though. All right, I guess we're taking it to Brynn with us. I'm pretty sure I can sell it for a lot more than that. Ooh, I want that chest. Yeah, he's not paying much for that. Or we could keep it for the caravan if I was so inclined, but I'm not, so we won't. Come on, we got things to do. The road awaits. Yeehaw. I love the little horse giddy up effect that happens when you start. It's just crazy. Well, there's places we need to go visit. Alright, looks like standard fare so far. Absolutely wonderful animations. Alright, he wants us to meet him at the dock. We will do that probably. Problem is we can't sleep anywhere here for free quite yet. And we seem to have arrived at night. Come in Mahir. And yes, I'm a mercenary. Oh, I should be watching to see if they treat him differently. Can you read? Of course. I think that's the same. Take this leaflet. Alright, it seems to be the same. I would have expected have a bit more racism. That's okay. I'm gonna complain about the lack of it, just saying. Other than grain, I don't really have anything to sell. I'm definitely interested to see if these people talk to me. Welcomes everyone, dear guest. No, that's the same. can ask him where he's from. That's where I was born and raised. That's in my 30s, bought silks, ivories, gems, traveled here and back 5 times. The 6th journey is when I decided to stay. Aldor is a good country, good people, good trade. Still, I sometimes miss Jimmy and the scorching suns of my homeland. Yeah, I'm actually very surprised that we don't have more interactions with them. Surprised and kind of disappointed. Well, we came at an unpleasant time. However, we do have some coins to trade. Not much, but like a job's worth. So that's something. I didn't want to talk to you. So I'm sorry, I've been trying to leave this whole conversation. Feels like me in real life. Sorry, please stop talking. I wish to leave. Oh, this counts as discovering places. Unexpected, but obvious, I suppose. Just stacking up in this amounts of vigor. How high does vigor go? I mean, this passive for finding places is really freaking good. I do wish that I could look at my character's passive and it would tell me like what my current experience gain and fatigue bonus is. Because right now I kind of just have to guess. It's working. 110% is nice, but like the only thing I think should be giving me is that. So I don't know. 33% is pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. But in the sake of keeping this video timely, instead of going around exploring randomly to find more places, which is kind of what I would like to do, I would like even more to get a cheap bed, sleep, and go shopping. Come here, old man. Don't you run away from me. Want to rent a room, 20 crowns? Yeah, sure. It's a free carrot on the ground? What kind of idiot just leaves a free carrot around? Yeah, eat that free carrot. Guy, it's free. Alright, we'll sleep to 8. Everybody should be nice and open by then. I'll cook my soup in the morning. It's the best time to cook soup. Probably. Let's see, we'll make some more lentil soup. Oh, I'm actually full. I'm quite surprised to see that. Can I read you back to my back? Could you imagine trying to take a giant pot like that and just trying to pour it into like a drinking bag? Hilarious. What, Dova? I'm not feeding you. The bowl feeds you. It's a self-feeding bowl. You bring up your hunger with it, not me. She's gonna get fed soon, don't worry. Also, she's not starving. She might be losing weight. God, I hope she's losing weight. She's a little fat, but she's not starving. What are you doing? Walk to the counter like a normal person. I don't know where they do things in the name of the country you're from. I don't remember. Okay, shh. If you want to sit in my lap, you can sit in my lap. But you gotta jump up here. I'm not picking you up. You're too young. Okay. Any rumors? Give it a month or two before the war breaks out. Yeah, okay. Trade. What do we got? We've got this Hexer staff. 6% magic power. That's not bad. It's not great. 5% miracle chance. Decrease spell cost. Okay. Yeah, okay. Fleeting mage's robe. Shh, leave me alone. I'm trying to read. Cat's just like howling at me. I think my microphone settings keep you so you can't hear it, but it's happening. Just trust me. Oh, I get 5% experience gain from this. Okay. So I'm getting like 5% ish from my passive. I didn't realize I had clothes that was giving me experience. Yeah, I kind of like mine better. What about this hat? I don't like my hat. 9% magic power, potency, cooldowns, bleed, and that's just bleed resistance to head, which isn't as good, but I mean, it is something, I guess. 2% cooldown duration, I feel like, is kind of meaningless. Even like 10% for a lot of things isn't really a whole lot. But 9% magic power is kind of good. I don't know, we'll see. Backfire chance, I think, is actually more meaningful than probably a fair amount of things, just because I backfire a lot. Not to mention, this also comes with some magic power. Obviously not as much, but this is just very expensive. I mean, this is very expensive too. Holy moly. Ooh. This is not expensive. We'll just take some of that. Don't worry about it. Heck yeah. I mean, for increased vision, never getting hungry again, 50% fatigue resistance, so my spell's not going to tire me out. And 25% bonus experience. How's that not a good deal? I feel like it's oh, I hate how these are the same color. Like it's different, but the color is the same, and I absolutely hate that. I don't understand why these need to be different. Every time I'm old and confused, I don't need that kind of problem in my life. Okay, so this is a little more disappointing than I was hoping for. I was hoping for something better than this, but I get it. You know, we don't have great rep with them yet. Obviously, it will get better. I was just kind of hoping my $3,000 would get me something very useful. This, I don't think is worth it. I don't know if this is really worth it either. Spell cost is nice, but I don't feel like I run out of mana. My spells right now are very cheap. Magic power is great. I mean, if we got the hat and we got the staff, we'd be like an extra 15%, but is that really that much damage? I feel like probably not. It'd be like an extra 1 to 2 on this one and maybe like 1 on this one. It's like, I don't know if it's really worth $1,000. This guy's decreased backfire chance though is kind of reasonable, and I don't want to walk away empty-handed, so maybe let's just take it. Because we're going to sell this too for probably good money. Oh yeah, and you, what do you do? Oh, more backfire chance. It's only 1 more than the one I currently have though. Which is probably not worth 150. I didn't see you hiding down there. Okay, well, maybe we'll have better luck in the future. Or maybe somebody else will sell something really nice. Maybe. Magic resistance, dodge, crit. Guard helmet's not terrible, but not really what I need either. Let's go ahead and sell you. Who's down here at the docks? I mean, Brynn's great, but we're not going to get much yet. Oh my. This could very well be worth it. 2 health, 3 energy, 3 magic power. I mean, that's really not bad. This guy, don't ask about that guy. Counter dodge, 70% fatigue resistance. I mean, the dodge and counter are, like they're not something I'm super concerned about, but 70% fatigue resistance is actually pretty nice. Though I'm probably going to be on a fair amount of substances, so maybe not that important. Unity. I mean, this kind of benefits me altogether. Yeah, sure. Screw it. We got it. We'll spend it. I gotta walk away with something cool. I want to go home looking like a loser. Let's go up here and sell this grain. This guy just looks like a jerk. Eric? What kind of name is that? Eric, how's business? It's not bad. I got a lot of orders. If anything, the entire city relies on my bread. See what I'm talking about? What a dick. I often end up carrying so many sacks of flour that some mornings I can barely rise myself from bed. Oh, good. It must be good being Eric. Well, if I'm being honest, I have troubles with suppliers. Crops failed this year and the war didn't help either. Got to bring most of my flour all the way from Osbrook. Ever hear of it? They have an excellent mill. Yeah, that's right. Actually have some. Alright, maybe he's not that much of a dick, but he's still kind of a dick, right? 402. Done. Alright, Eric. I'm watching you. I actually didn't even physically look to see what the modifier was, and I am kind of curious, so. Yeah. Way better. Like an extra 30% more. Which I could have probably already told you that since I saw it sold for an extra 100 gold. But you know, that's alright. We figured it out. Let's go on the jeweler. I wouldn't mind getting my stuff repaired. Also, I have some jewels I specifically want to sell to him. Should be getting close to leveling from the locations we discovered and everything. I don't know if I really feel great about going to Manshire and doing a dungeon there, because I feel like those are very tough dungeons. The land is alive with rumors. Okay. So even he's not really selling anything that great. You can find one of these. So my talisman's basically just a step up from this. All right. 24? Oh, nice. That's a hell of a deal. All of them. Some decent money from these guys. Enough to pay for my rings. Alright, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Okay, so I didn't get the kick-ass mage gear that I was hoping to find from the alchemy shop. Dude, what are you doing? Get out of my way. What's this guy? This guy. But I did find some decent things. Just, you know. No, I'm not paying you. Get out of here. Yeah. 2% magic power is really not that bad, I suppose. What is this? Liver and apples? Nah. I'll pass on that. But you know, it'll be nice to have some money over when we go to Manshire anyways. Just because I probably should buy a skill book or two. I just don't know if trading drugs, okay. I just don't know if I want to go and do those dungeons first. I don't think even at level 5 about to hit 6. They might be a bit risky depending on which ones we're talking about. Who are you, fancy pants? Pelton. Oh, you actually have a name. Looking to apply yourself? You find to work in the harbor, the armory, or in the outskirts. You got anything to trade? No. Or anything interesting? No. Okay. Can't really see the dungeon, but maybe we'll just go around exploring and find it anyways. I think it'll be a while before these ones reset. But we were kind of having some troubles with some of these too, so could be interesting. Now we might be able to find some decent equipment for us there, even though we couldn't find it here, but really we need to kind of grind some more up to at least get, at least get a little bit more. Another round of Osbrook, and we should be able to get a benevolence, which should get us some gear that will be meaningful, not to mention some money for it too. So for now, I think I'll just stand here in this very crowded alleyway and we'll end the episode I want to thank everyone for coming by and being part of this journey. I had a lot of fun doing the brewery quest. I always do. I don't know why, how many times I do it. It doesn't matter. I still enjoy just sticking it to Aldor. And I really enjoy how this brings you straight here to Brynn now to be part of the city and kind of see one of the most fantastic parts of this game. It's just so pretty, so alive, and it feels like a really, truly interactive town. And I think it's a lot of fun. So I hope you guys had fun too. Please take care of yourself. Please stay safe. And I do hope to see you again real soon. Bye-bye.